Them sit-ups are a beast. So I think that was an hour workout. I'm tired. That was an hour. Man. You see, we can't have big old stomachs and shit, bro. The stuff that we do to get our stomach flat. A gang of sit-ups. It makes you more attractive when your stomach is flat. Let me drink some water first. What I do? I work out. Make sure I can attract something, man. Don't want to be invisible. I ain't gonna drink all of this. I'm gonna go to the mall today. Yeah, working out, yeah. Just got done with sit-ups. I'm gonna go to the mall today and get some skincare, bro. You know, my skin is looking rough and tough. You feel me? So I gotta go get some skincare. I seen some skincare, man, that costs like 20 bucks in a bottle. So that's gonna help me, you know, attract too, man. Your skin, guys. Please take care of your skin as you age. My skin looks like alligator skin right now, man. I had some stuff there that I paid like 15 bucks for at over here at Walgreens, you know, and it did okay. You know, it wasn't bad, man. But now I use some cheap stuff, and now my skin is looking not too good right now. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to the mall today, spend about 20 bucks on some skin repair, man. Because as you age, as a man past 30, your skin start losing some of that smoothness and that youthfulness. You feel what I'm saying? So you got to use products that's on the market to make sure your skin looking good, man. Because you got horrible skin, that'll turn them off right there too, man. Women pay attention to your skin, bro. Especially the young ones. They pay attention to your skin. Your skin, it makes you more attractive too. See? Even though I might be a bum or something like that, but I still want to attract. You feel what I'm saying? No matter what situation I'm in, you know, I still want to attract women. You know, even though I'm in a situation where I'm homeless, or even if I got my shit together, it's just like I want to be able to attract anyway. I still want to look good. I want to be a good-looking bum, not a bad-looking one. You hear what I'm saying? But skin matters, guys. So pick up some stuff for your skin. Even if you're young, still use skin products to make your skin more clear. When I was younger, I used to use that Pond's Pond's. I used to use Pond's cold cream for my skin when I was younger. And when women paid attention to that, they were like, "Oh, you got so nice, pretty skin." You know, a lot of celebrities, they use skincare. You know, Young Jeezy does it. You know what I'm saying? As you get older, you lose that youthfulness, man. You know? You know, and then we got a money max, what they call it, right? You guys, you cannot escape money maxing. Don't be broke your whole entire life, bro. Chase the bag, bro. That's what I'm doing. You got a money max, man. A lot of guys, they say, oh, money is a cope. Money is a cope. Nuh-uh. It's the solution to your problem that you got going on right now. That's the solution. A cope, let me tell you what a cope is. A cope is something that's not really doing anything. It's not really getting you ahead. It's not really solving the problem that you're in. A cope is something that you do to cope with your existing problems that you got going on, to cover it up. Like alcohol, video games, those are cope. Those are copes. Alcohol is a cope. That's what I use every now and then. Shit. Video games, that's a cope. Because you're trying to keep your mind distracted from your reality. You know, so copes don't really help much. It doesn't help you get to the next level. Money does. Money is not a cope. Because you got to the next level. You got the woman of your dreams. Your coping is okay as long as you're moving forward. Don't cope and stay in the same spot like he did. Like he succeeded, man. He's coping, but he's staying in the same spot. Look, I cope, but I'm moving forward. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, coping is okay, good. What's up with it, Michael? You know what I'm saying? What's up with it, Hawkins? What's up with it, Commander? So I do everything I can to attract. Because I'm looking at these looks maxing videos. I'm seeing guys at low percentage body fat, eating healthy, getting skincare, getting height transformation surgery. Okay, their looks maxing to the fullest just so they can attract a mate. You feel what I'm saying? They dress very nice, brand new shoes, brand new clothes. They money maxed. They become Hollywood celebrities. They become music moguls. They looks maxed to the fullest just so they can have the woman of their dreams. Cause look at it. When dudes looks maxed, when they money maxed, who they go after? Keisha's and Stacy's. Okay? They ain't getting nothing less than that. When you guys talking about Chad is fucking everything, nuh-uh. Look at the Hollywood motherfuckers, bro. You think they fucking just any old thing? No, once you get used to a certain woman, you're not gonna fall backwards, bro. Once you get used to the Stacys and the Keishas with big booties, that's all you're gonna want, man. You know what I'm saying? So dudes out here doing what they gotta do, man, to like make their dating life a lot better. Or just better, Look at me, I'm working out. Boobs was my motivation to just work out right then, just now. I wasn't even gonna work out today. But one of my subscribers said, he was like, you had a rock star. Go ahead and work out. You can't have a rock star and don't work out. So I worked out. When I thought about boobs, I worked out. I said, okay, let's get this workout on, man. You feel what I'm saying? Let's get a hot sensation workout. And now I'm brushing my teeth a lot more, and I'm going to go get some skincare. She's motivating me to like put on different clothes. As you can see, I got different beanies now. I don't stay with the same beanie because I noticed when I switch clothes, she noticed me. I notice she don't really notice me as much if I keep the same clothes on every single day. You feel what I'm saying? She don't notice me. So she reacts to when I put on new shit. You know what I'm saying? So she's motivating me to switch clothes. She's motivating me to money max. You feel what I'm saying? So I could get a better shot at her. Now I won't like have babies with her, but it'd be cool to date her. You feel what I'm saying? You know, it'd be cool to have sex with her and shit like that. You feel me? Motivating me to work out more. Motivating me to go on diets. You know, doing all I can to attract, bro. Most important, man, in a man's life than anything, even more important than working out, is money maxing. That's the most important thing, you know? You know, money max. Because you gotta have the money. Women love money. They do. And it's not a theory, you know. It's not a maybe, it is a fact that all women love the shit out of money, bro. They love the bag. And you as a man, you have to spend your whole entire life, every single day, chasing that bag so you can make your dreams into a reality, man. So you can date the Stacys and the Keishas that ignore you every single day. You know, the Stacys and the Keishas, they ignore people like me and you. They want the Chads and the Tyrones and men with money. You feel what I'm saying? Because that's the only way you're going to get access to these women. It's the money max. You know, maybe height max if your face is on point, but you ain't got the height. You're going to have the height max. You 5'4", and you got a Chad or a Tyrone face, you might want to height max to like 5'8" or 5'9", my height. You feel what I'm saying? So you got guys out here that are breaking their necks, bro, just so they can attract women, man. And like I said, I've been watching some of these incel cartoons on Looks Maxing, and I saw this one incel cartoon. He was really trying to attract, man. I mean, bro, he had jaw surgery. He had height surgery. He was in a wheelchair, or he was limping, barely walking after his height surgery. He was like, man, I'm tired of being short. I'm saving money. I'm doing what I can. Save up that fucking 30 grand or 40, 50 or 70 grand just so he can get height surgery, so he can attract. He's making moves. He's doing the right thing, bro. Because everybody else is taking it to the extreme to attract females. You feel what I'm saying? You got to take it to the extreme too, nigga. You fucking, you know, chopping your bones and shit in half. You know, breaking your bones just so you can get a woman, bro. You know, some dudes are desperate. They really to do that, bro. Some dudes go from 5'7" to 5'10", 6 foot. You feel me? They really putting their effort in to get a woman. And the guys who don't put the effort in, whether they sub 5 or even average looking, they get punished for not being humble and maxing out all of their potential. You feel what I'm saying? So what happened to like Heat Succeed and Short Ball Guy? Well, because they don't want to take it. They don't want to take. I mean, because what am I saying? Shit. Short Ball Guy, Heat Succeed. They get punished because they don't want to take it to the extreme. Meaning they don't want to go the extra mile. They like, no, I'm good with that, bro. I'm telling you, man, other men out here, they're going the extra mile. They're competing with you. And Short Ball, man, or whatever his name is, bro, they got guys out here that are height maxing to the fullest, man. So now, these guys who have height maxed, they become your competition now. There was able, like a lot of guys, they start getting laid a lot more when they got height maxed. You know what I'm saying? A lot of guys went through a lot of pain and suffering just so they can attract a female in their life. And when I asked him, short ball guy, I said, would you consider height maxing, getting surgery on your legs? No, I don't want to do that, man. I don't want to do that, man. But yeah, he was talking about he was going to jump. He was going to rope. He was going to kill himself. I'm like, which one is more stupid? Height maxing or killing yourself, dumbass? You know what I'm saying? Fucking dumbass, bro. And he don't want to do the extreme. He don't want to take it to the extreme. But now I see he's living in his car. He's trying to save money. So now he's trying to make a move. Yeah, he's trying to get ahead. That's a good idea. That's a good start. So he can save money and get to the next level. Yeah, that's extreme right there. But he's gonna have to do more than that. You feel me? He's gonna have to do more than that. He's gonna have to looks max, height max, get himself up to 5'8", get 4 inches, bruh. He's gonna have to go to school and get a degree. He's gonna have to be disciplined. You know what I'm saying? Because he's walking around like he's a Chad or a Tyrone or something. You know what I'm saying? You can't walk around like you a Chad, bro. Some guys got to put in the extra effort. Do you think I got a luxury? You think I have the luxury to be fat if I'm under 6 feet tall? No, I don't have the luxury to do that. If I had money, yeah, I could eat all the cupcakes and donuts that I can eat. But since I'm broke, dusty, I can't afford to be fat. I gotta be lean. That's what's attracted to. That's why what's her name was attracted to me, man. Boobs. Because I'm built. I got a nice size on me. I'm buff. I'm 45. She probably don't know that. She probably think I'm like 30, 35. And she's clearly in her early 20s. That's what she told me. She told me early 20s. So she look about 22, 23. I'm doing this so I can have a better life with women. You know what I'm saying? So tonight we're not gonna drink. We're gonna do a sober live stream tonight. We're gonna eat very healthy today. No fast food, no nothing. Can't afford to do all that, man. I gotta attract. I can't live my life without women, man. I'm sorry. You feel me? That's why I'm fasting. The only thing I had was that Rockstar. We won't have no food until like 2 or 3 o'clock. And our first meal of the day is gonna be pho. I gotta get my carbs in. I can't go carbless, you feel what I'm saying? So the first meal is gonna be pho. The second meal is gonna be a salad. And by the way, like I said, man, I'm going straight to the mall to get some skincare. But my skin is looking rough. You gotta spend about 20 bucks, maybe 30 or 40, 30 or 40 bucks on some skincare, man, to make your skin look nice and smooth and youthful, man. I went to the mall a while back, man, and I had got me some skincare that made my skin look beautiful. I was like, oh shit, I got smooth skin again. So I'm going back to get some more of that shit. I ain't forgot about that. I just been really lazy and not focusing on attracting women. But I want to get laid, man. If I can, without looks maxing or without money maxing and shit. If I can, I will. Now, can I commit to her long term? No. First of all, she's too short. She's not really what I really desire. I like women with longer legs, bigger booties and stuff. That's what I like. So the boobs is probably just gonna be a fling, bro. You know what I'm saying? Just something to get my rocks off with. You know. And think about it. A man that's 45 still attracting a young woman in her 20s. That let me know I'm still good looking, man. Wait. You know, I mean, it was like that in my 20s, bro. I was attracting women on her looks level when I was in my 20s, bro. Boobs is a 6, okay? And I was attracting 6s on a regular when I was younger. When I was in my 20s. So I feel flattered that a 22-year-old woman still want to get with me. But then when you think about it, look at me, shit. I'm swole. I still got a little bit of fat on my body, but I'm big. You can see that I got size on me, man. So younger women, they're gonna be liking that, man. I remember my nephew, he was telling me, big ass, goddamn truck. My nephew, he was telling me like, man, this dude, he's 50 years old, but he's super shredded and cut, and the females are still coming after him, man. And the guy was in his Taekwondo class and stuff. And he was 50, he's 50, but he's shredded. He's shredded, he cut. He stay on diets and shit. You know? So you gotta do all you can to attract a woman, man. Don't leave no stone unturned. Money match, do all you can. Everything, bro. Just so you can attract a woman, bro. And be humble, because a lot of cats ain't humble. They think that women's supposed to come to them, and they think that they're like they think they're God's gift to like women and shit. Even though they could be sub 5 or average looking, you know, a lot of guys are sick in the head like that. They think that women's supposed to come to me. They're supposed to, you know, bow down to me and I'm the king. And I'm like, bro, you are broke. You're 5'4". You ain't got money like that. Bro, you gotta humble yourself, bro. You ain't all that. Or you're fat, you're out of shape, you're still living with your parents, you ain't really making no progress in the last 8 years. You feel what I'm saying? So you supposed to think you're supposed to have a woman and shit, man? You ain't did no work yet. You ain't put in the work. You scared the hype max. Come on, it's gonna be painful. Like, bro, what's really painful is rejection your whole entire life. That's more painful than bones breaking, okay? See, at least you get the hype packs and then you be able to attract a woman, man. But a lot of guys don't want to do that, man. So they stay stuck in that situation for the rest of their life. 27 years, that motherfucker, he gonna stay right there, bro. It's gonna be 28, 29, 30, 31. He gonna be there for 31 years. You know, 35, 40 years. He gonna be there into the grave, man, until he dies. You feel me? So you gotta do all you can to attract a woman, bro. Like, you gotta work out. You gotta eat well. Like today, we having all healthy stuff. I had that Rockstar, but that's the only sugar I had of the day. I did it because I needed to work out with it. But we're gonna do pho, and we're gonna do a salad for dinner. No carbs for dinner, man. No carbs. No carbs. None. Zero. We got all our carbs in the pho, in the noodles. And those are healthy carbs. Pho is good for you, man. I got no problems eating pho, bro. It's good for your motherfucking health. I eat it every other day. Not every day, but every other day I eat pho. I skip days. One day I don't eat it, the next day I'll eat it. One day I don't eat it, the next day I'll eat it. It's good. It's good for you. You get those healthy carbs, you know. Not no French fry carbs. Those are bad carbs. French fries, baked potatoes. That's too much. That's too carby, bro. Baked potato is too carby. You know. So it's good to be on diets. It's good to be attracting women or trying to, or making an effort to attract. making a solid effort. Look at Heaton Succeed. You think he made an effort to attract women? Nah, he stayed the same his whole entire life, bro. And then he get on YouTube in the past talking about it's over for you. It's over for you. You ain't made no effort, bro. You ain't trying to lose weight. Okay, I've been lost the weight. Back when me and you was fat at the same time, Heaton Succeed, I lost the weight. I started using steroids. I took it to the extreme. And then I stopped listening to you because I didn't need to listen to you no more, because I escaped that situation that I was in because I lost the weight. I made adjustments. I made changes. And I'm still fighting my weight to this day. I got the chunky jeans. It happened when I got over 25. I noticed I couldn't just eat anything and not, exercise, shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And now I'm finished off my cardio by walking over to fly my son, and then we're gonna turn our numbers in, and we're gonna just have our meals. We're gonna go to sleep. We ain't gonna have no alcohol or nothing like that. We're gonna go to sleep, rest up, come back out, chase the bag again, work out again, say what's up to boobs again. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes you gotta do all you can, and plus, when you think about it, your children are at stake here. You feel what I'm saying? Your future family is at stake. Motherfuckers don't even think about that, man. They think about me. Oh, well, it's me. Like, nigga, your kids won't be able to get to be born, man. Your children won't be able to be born because you bullshitting. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta do all I can, man. I'm gonna try to bring it down to like 10% body fat. With all the fasting that I'm doing, man, I should be there in a month. Watching a month, I'm gonna be at low percentage body fat. Beautiful skin. We gotta go get skincare today. Because I can see that my skin is not looking too hot right now. You know what I'm saying? We gotta go get some skincare. When you're young, you really don't need it, but I still say do it, because you want your skin to be clear as possible, with no bumps, no acne or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? Because when women pay attention to your skin, bro, they really do. That is a fact. You got bad skin, that shit could work against you, bro. You could get rejected based on your bad skin. You feel what I'm saying? I've been switching clothes, trying to make myself mysterious. Always try to come different. Today we're gonna go buy a brand new shirt. I'm buying brand new shirts every other day. Muscle shirts, tight shirts, to show my physique. My stomach is flat now because I've been fasting for the last like 4 or 5 days. My stomach is flat. I can wear tight shirts now. You feel what I'm saying? Without a little gut sticking out, Like us men, we can't afford to slip up. We can't afford to be lazy and stuff, man. No, you cannot. That's what that one guy who was 5'6", he was saying the same thing I was saying. He made a video. This 5'6" guy made a video about, attracting women and all the stuff he was doing in order to attract. Basically, he was working harder than all the other guys because he's 5'6". That's 3 inches below me, bro. Man, you know what I'm saying? That's the big difference right there. 3 inches it's a big difference. Just like there's a big difference between 5'9" and 6 foot. You feel what I'm saying? There's a huge difference. It's very noticeable, okay? So no, you can't afford to do the things that Chaz and Tyrone can do. You gotta work harder. You gotta be disciplined. You gotta be working out. You feel what I'm saying? You gotta be going to school, getting a degree. You gotta be chasing the bag. If you're not going to school, you got to be chasing the bag somewhere else. You don't have to go to school to get the bag. You got to be trying to chase Hollywood and get on TV and shit. You know what I'm saying? You got to become a professional athlete if you're young enough. You know what I'm saying? You got to make millions. You got to bring in the bacon. You got to make sure your finances are way beyond average. You feel what I'm saying? Short ball kind of about, my finances are good. They're in order. They're not good enough. Your finances are not good enough if you can't attract a woman, bro. That's what short ball guy was saying. My finances are good, and I'm not broke or anything. Everything is in order. It's not in order enough because you're still an incel. He thinking that's good enough. Like, no, good for you is not. No, that's not good enough. No, you got to be excellent. Like that cartoon. Remember, I was telling you about the incel cartoon where the Chad got off scot-free in that meeting room, and the incel didn't get off scot-free. She had a problem with him not meeting his target, but let the fucking Chad and Tyrone do as he pleased. Okay, no. Chaz and Tyrone get off the hook. You don't get off the hook. Women don't give you a break. No, you gotta actually make your target. I mean, look at it. It's a cartoon called Unattractive Men versus Attractive Men, and Wojak is in it. You feel what I'm saying? You know. You feel what I'm saying? So no, you get no slack. They cut you no slack in society. Like I said, the only ones who can cut slack is Chad and Tyrone. They can use their looks to navigate throughout life, bro. You can't do the same. Average looking guy can't do the same. Nope. You gotta actually achieve things in life. I gotta go. I'm at the spot. You guys have a good day. I'm out.